So often in life, we have to make decisions that shape our future. But we find ourselves deciding between two very different things.
Do I want a big city or a small college?
Do I want to learn as much as I can in the classroom?
Or learn from experiences outside of it?
Do I want to be part of long-standing traditions or start new ones of my own?
Do I want to go deep in one field of study or learn about different things?
At Queen's University, we believe in a bold approach to these tough decisions. Don't make them, because here, you don't have to.
This is a place where you don't have to compromise.
Where you don't have to miss out on one thing to gain another.
You can find the sweet spot between close and far.
Big
And small.
academic.
And experiential.
All in a way that's right for you.
We believe that's what a university should be.
Smile at everything. It could be someone else.
Oh, okay.
I'm taking it. Not run. I'm fine. I know how to play. Keep up! I'm trying to tell her, God, you're stressing me out. Everyone is just a little fast. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Hi, Dad!
Say something.
Start waving it everywhere. Rain or shine, a new day dawns, a new chapter of our lives opens, and we pray that this morning you will calm our wildly beating hearts and open us fully to the joy and gladness of this moment.
Your commitment and dedication to completing your degree is admirable. I am confident you are well prepared for the next step in your journey. I hope that you will remember to thank the people who have supported you in this effort. Parents, family members, and friends, the faculty and staff here at Queens. You've had many cheerleaders and advocates during your journey towards your degree. They share in your joy today. In fact, class of 2017, would you like to thank those who have helped you come to where you are?
Instead, I am here to talk about one simple thing, and that is your heart. And I don't mean romance or relationship or what's his name or that girl from freshman corps. I want to talk to you about the way that you see yourself. Because I think that I can boldly say that you have changed. Queens tested you and challenged you. Queens made you grow even when you didn't want to, and provided you with moments. And these moments, sometimes simple, taught us each something different. They taught me how to make people laugh in the hallways on the way to class. They taught me that the library is always filled with students who would rather tell you how stressed they are about their assignments rather than actually do them. They taught me how to watch Netflix and make a presentation simultaneously. And they taught me how to respect my heart. But sometimes I learned that the hard way. Queens gave us so many opportunities to grow. Whether that growth was through service projects in our classes, JBIPs or study abroad trips, silent protests in the courtyard, or open discussions on campus, or even just deciding to take a chance on someone and tell them about our lives, or our hopes and dreams and fears and successes. Queens told us to serve others, and in doing so, we served each other. And it would be a lie to say that things will get easier after you take your steps across this stage. That once you go out to brunch with your families and say goodbye to the friends that have seen you at your worst and your best, that you'll be indestructible. But you won't be. And as the saying goes, that's life, kid. There may be no more capstones, thank God, or reasons to stay up all night writing papers and ordering pizzas with sweet mates, but there will be other challenges. And there's one thing I don't want as your friend, as your peer, as your fellow human. I don't want that to hurt your heart, to outshine the moments of good that Queens has given you. Like the moments that you looked at your professor and thought, I am so glad I'm learning from you. Or the moments you had a friend to lean on and thought, my life would not be the same without this person. Or the moments you worked for hours and you felt proud of all that you did, not because you had to, but because you wanted to. And there were lessons to be learned, like how to sustain a diet of primarily French fries from the calf, or how to sleep through lawnmowers at 7 a.m. on weekdays. We learned how to have hard discussions in class and how to respect each other even when it was easier not to. We learned how to listen to the small voice inside ourselves, pushing us through sleepless nights from procrastination, or failures, or just moments filled with loss. And there's going to be a moment that each and every one of you will experience. It'll be in 2 hours, or next week when you sleep in for the first time in months, or just maybe tonight when everyone falls asleep. There's going to be a moment when you're alone. Everything stops and you'll exhale, and I hope that you're calm, that you don't have your phone out or the TV on or anything like that. I hope you say to yourself, I've done it. And that hope and happiness and accomplishment blossoms in your chest like a flower. Because though the world may be scary at times and life may seem impossibly hard, you've already gotten through so much. You've grown to be more educated and more open, and most of all, you've grown to become the person that you are. So be proud, be bold, and go forth and thrive on.
Good morning. On behalf of the undergraduate and graduate students of the Hayworth School of Graduate and Continuing Studies, I would like to extend a warm welcome to President Davies, our Board of Trustees, the Queen's University faculty and staff, our families and friends, to the 2017 commencement ceremony. My name is Julie Manchus, and I will be receiving my bachelor's degree from the Wayland Cato School of Education. It's my privilege to represent my fellow Hayworth students on this becoming beautiful Charlotte morning. For more than 3 decades, I had wanted to be a teacher, but when I was in high school, I was steered in a different direction by well-meaning career counselors and family circumstances. I had given up on my aspiration, but when my son left for college, and with the support and encouragement of my husband, I finally had an opportunity to go to school myself and realize my dream of teaching. It was a surreal experience being in school at the same time as my son and commiserating with him about papers and final exams. There's nothing like family solidarity during finals. Now we achieve our goals together as we both graduate this month. The Hayworth School of Continuing Education supports students like me who are coming to the starting gate later than most. First-generation students, our student veterans, and students who aspire to pursue an advanced degree to further their careers or make a career change. For that, I am thankful. Queen's, and especially the Cato School of Education, has been instrumental in shaping who I am as a future teacher. The professors at Queen's challenge us to be our best every day, to give 100% in everything we do in order to make the most of opportunities afforded us. You are all sitting here today because you rose to the challenge. As I completed my student teaching internship last week, I thought I would ask my class of first graders what advice they would share with the graduating class of 2017. These are some of their responses. Always try your best and be what you want to be. You are outstanding. You're done with college. Now you can have fun. Remember to work as a team in your new job. Don't be grumpy. Be a bucket filler and don't dip into other people's buckets. All of which is excellent advice. As you leave Queen's University campus today, be a bucket filler, pouring appreciation and thanks into the buckets of those who supported you through your journey, your families, friends, and professors who listened when you were frustrated and cheered you on through your successes. Without support, attending college as a non-traditional student would be a challenge as we juggle family, jobs, and what our younger cohorts refer to as adulting. On behalf of Hayworth students, we extend a huge thank you to our cheering section. We couldn't have done it without you. I want to leave you with a final thought from children's author Roald Dahl from his book, James and the Giant Peach. There are a whole lot of things in this world of ours that you haven't started wondering about yet. So, class of 2017, get out there and start wondering. Thank you.
My name is Michael Tarwater, and on behalf of the Board of Trustees, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to this special commencement at Queen's University of Charlotte. You know, one of the highlights of my role as board chair is to have the opportunity to celebrate with you in this extraordinary occasion. Each of you came to this campus with intellectual curiosity, and you leave the campus with wisdom shaped by academic rigor. You are indeed an impressive graduating class, and it gives me tremendous pleasure to be part of recognizing your distinguished accomplishments. This year marks the 158th commencement And for me, it's amazing to think that for more than a century and a half, students just like you have walked across a stage like this on this campus and marked one of the most important days in their lives. What a great privilege it is for this university to have touched so many lives across all those years. I think that much of what you've received from Queens and your experience here is grounded in the experience of the men and women who came before you. So as a graduate,
David, we thank you for those inspiring words. We appreciate all that you have done to promote excellence in the field of swimming and in so many other aspects of our students' life. We appreciate you sharing your words of wisdom with us. And now I'd like to turn our attention to several other folks who have made a difference in the lives of others as we present the Algernon Sidney Sullivan Awards. Established by the New York Southern Society in 1925, these awards recognize and honor excellence of character and humanitarian service. Since 1948, Queens has been presenting 2 awards, one to a member of the graduating class and one to a person or couple who is affiliated with the university in some other capacity. Let me begin with our student recipient. Our 2017 student recipient has been engaged both on and off campus from her first days here at Queens. She served as a member of the Student Government Association, a Royal Ambassador, the Political Science Honor Society, for which she serves as president. She was also recognized as the Outstanding Royal Ambassador for 2016-17. Her commitment to service is extended beyond traditional campus activities, including volunteering her time educating others about the 2016 election. She received the North Carolina Campus Compact Student Election Engagement Fellowship from March through December of 2016. During this time, she transformed voter registration and information initiatives at Queens. Her Get Out the Vote efforts touched over 1,000 students. These efforts led Queens to be designated as one of only 83 universities across the country as a voter-friendly campus from the Campus Vote Project. She was awarded the North Carolina Campus Compact Community Impact Award for 2016. As one faculty member commented, "I don't think I have ever worked with a student as serious, capable, and hardworking. She started from scratch to improve our students' knowledge about the fall elections, particularly access to voting and understanding of the issues. She was scrupulously nonpartisan, seeking only to encourage her peers to engage in the process regardless of their partisan affiliations." This is so admirable. And what I would say to all of you is she asked for a Rex Day on Election Day. She didn't get it, but she asked. Queens University of Charlotte is proud to honor this very deserving recipient, Margaret Nelson, with the 2017 And now to our community recipients. This year we are privileged to honor James E. and Marianne Boldrick Rogers with the Algernon Sidney Sullivan Award. After moving to Charlotte in 2006 for his new position as CEO of Duke Energy, Jim Rogers and his wife M.A. immersed themselves immediately in the business, civic, and cultural fabric of our city. An advocate of what he calls cathedral thinking, Jim values looking forward, even beyond that of his own lifetime. The story goes that on a trip to Paris with one of their grandchildren, they showed him the Notre Dame de Paris. It took 100 years to build this cathedral, he told his grandson. No one who began it was alive when it was finished. Cathedral thinking and their vision for making the world a better place characterize the couple we honor today. Jim and MA bring their positive energy to multiple efforts to raise awareness of issues related to education, the arts, and the environment. In this community alone, they support the Mint Museum, the Arts and Science Council, the Ronald McDonald House, United Way, and many other important causes. Jim co-chaired the $82 million campaign for the Levine Center of the Arts, as well as the effort to host the 2012 Democratic National Convention that many of you participated in. In 2011, he co-founded the Global Bright Light Foundation, seeking to bring safe, healthy, and cost-effective solar power to people living without access to electricity. Passionate about the arts, education, and social justice, MA has served on the Queens Board of Trustees since 2009. She is also on the boards of the Mint Museum, the Charlotte Symphony Orchestra, the Red Cross Western North Carolina, and Trinity Episcopal School. She has made a tremendous difference for our board and for this university. At Queens, they served as honorary chairs of the Investing in Queens Future campaign from 2009 to 2011. Their gifts to the university have supported the Belk Chapel Edition, endowed scholarships, the Learning Society, and the Queens Fund. The transformational Rogers Science and Health Building, dedicated in 2013, is a tribute to energy efficiency and sustainability. Asked why they support Queens, the Rogers said, "Education has always been very important to us. When we moved to Charlotte, we wanted to learn about this beautiful campus right here in our neighborhood. As we did, we came to respect the quality of the leaders here and believe in what they are accomplishing. We want to be part of all that. And now we understand what people mean when they say the Queens family." Jim and MA, we are so glad that you are members of the Queens family. Because they espouse cathedral thinking, because they have generously shared their talents, time, treasure with Queens and many other organizations, and because they exemplify the Queens motto, non ministrare sed ministrare, Queens University of Charlotte is proud to honor Jim and Marianne Boldrick Rogers with the 2017 Algernon Sidney Sullivan Award. Jim and MA, will you please join me on stage? No one wants to take their award with them. It's only because it's about this big. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Lynn Morton, our Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, who will continue with our special awards. But as I introduce Lynn as our Provost, I am also introducing her as the soon-to-be President of Warren Wilson College. Lynn, we're proud of you and excited for you. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to present the award for the traditional undergraduate valedictorian. The valedictorian is the student with the highest grade point average of the eligible seniors. To be considered, the student must have completed a minimum of 107 credit hours at Queens. This year, I'm delighted to say that we have two students with identical grade point averages who will receive the valedictorian award. This year's co-valedictorians are Johanna Sophie Schonecker and Mikel Oliveira. Please come forward. I don't know who's who. In 1948, Queens established an evening college specifically for adult students who desire to complete their degrees or pursue higher education for the first time. At Queens, we agree that obtaining a degree, regardless of one's life stage, is one of the most important and proudest moments of a student's life. Today, we recognize a student who has the highest GPA within the Haworth School, Julie Mencius from the College of Arts and Sciences. Julie, would you please come forward? And now, if I'm not mistaken, we have come to the moment that you've all been waiting for. The conferring of the degrees.
Mr. Chairman, Madam President, faculty, the class of 2017, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we have the privilege of presenting diplomas to more than 590 graduates. We first recognize our students who have completed master's level work. Will the candidates who have completed the requirements for master's degrees please stand? Madam President, upon the recommendation of the faculty and with the approval of the Board of Trustees, I have the honor of presenting the candidates for the degree of Master of Fine Arts in Creative Writing, Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Education in Literacy, Master of Arts in Educational Leadership, Master of Business Administration, Master of Science in Organization Development, Master of Arts in Communication, and Master of Science in Nursing.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as President of Queens University of Charlotte by the Board of Trustees and the State of North Carolina, I confer upon you the appropriate degree with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates. As the graduates come forward, I'd like to ask Mr. Tarwater to join me in congratulating our graduates as they're presented by their academic deans. You can go ahead and start moving that way. Okay, I'm orchestrating it from up here. So I asked Mr. Tarwater, our chairman of the board, to join me in congratulating our graduates. They will be presented by their academic deans, Dr. John Sisko, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences and Cato School of Education, Dr. Rick Matthew, McCall School of Business Dean, Dr. Sarah Fatherly.
Master of Fine Arts in Creative Writing, Kalisha Williams. Brianna K. Yancey. Quinn Smith. Master of Education in Literacy, Shonita M. Alford. Aisha Banks. Samantha Avery Meyer. Maria Guadalupe Cristino Rico. Mihaela Isabel Sanchez Makanu. Leanne Michelle Wilson. Okay. Master of Arts in Educational Leadership, Jennifer Bigley. Anasia Monet Post. Laura E. Brumfield. Malshawn Burns. James Artiga Carter. Mandy Jean Cecil.
Did Josh not get her?
Jessica Ann Cheek. Tanya Monroe Council. Alicia Christine Cummins. Shelby Febro Davis. Erica Turquoise Evans. Marika Danielle Feinster. LaShawn Elliott Freeman. William Lamont Gray. Melanie Marie Searle. Jamila Parker Simmons. Anne Michelle Wagner. Jermaine Hardy White III. Amanda Nicole Wren. Ernest Daniel Wooten.
The McCall School of Business, Master of Business Administration, Riyad Ahmed Abashosha. Al Hossein Fanabam. Othman Abdulaziz Aldaki. Ahmed Abdullah Al-Ghamdi. Candace Pride Allen. Jason Allen. Abdul Raham Khalid Al-Salam. Abdul Aziz Ibrahim Al-Subai. Christopher D. Amick. Dorothy M. Ashford. Charlotte Patterson Barber. Anthony Robert Beaker. Megan Suzanne Blankmeyer. Charles Edward Birkland III. Teresa Burton. Nisha Campbell McLeod. Tarvia Joy Kennedy. Zachary Alexander Cervantes. William Paxent Chalfant IV. Lisa A. Calasino. Adrian D. Coleman. Grayson C. Collins. Jody Clayton Coram. Thomas John Costello. Sarah Caitlin Deal. Roddy Dowd III. Daniel Lucas Eller. Joanne Caputo Faber. Visar Faradi. Jacqueline von Gretnen Farabee.
What I could do is if you want to look at the camera.
Ernesto Samuel Fierro Coronel. Heather Lynn Frost. Mary Barr Gallivan. Raywan Ghanam. Abdul H. Green. Bradley Langford. Michael Thomas Lasik. James Robert Lekovich. Arali Patricia Leyva Lopez. Charla M. Lewis Griffith. Antonio J. Herrera B. Very good. Samuel Brett Hershey. Jianwan Liu. Julianne Lesh Malone. James P. Maloney. Ross Towson. Crystal D. Turner. Holly Webdale. Amber Nicole White. John W. Young. Master of Science in Organization Development. Tasha Michelle Ariola. Ian Joseph Backus. Donna Warino Burford. Scott Joseph Clemente. Amanda Caroline Gibson. Carol Elizabeth Harrelson. Travis Jerome Jones. Keisha Lorraine Kruger. Anthony Joseph Machado Lewis IV.
Peter Dwayne Berry. Jamie Lackey Canuck. Sheba Kako. Veronica S. Darden. June Kingsley Hardy. Candace Honeycutt Hillard. Susan Andrea Hino. Jennifer Lynn Kent. Nancy L. McClintock.
heart. May you flame the fires of passion in you that yearn for justice. May you nurture the embers of discontent that refuse to settle for anything less than what is good and right. May you ignite the spark of imagination to envision a world where everyone lives in peace with his and her neighbor. May you hold high the light of truth. Offer comfort to those who are ill. May you remember the sight of there's no power stronger than love. And now may God grant you courage when you feel weak, faith in moments of doubt, hope when all seems bleak. May God's love surround you. May God's grace strengthen you. May God's peace enfold you. And may God protect you and keep you now.
This graduation is actually my story, and I would like to thank all of you for coming here, and you have contributed a lot. I'm so lucky to have all of you, and I just want to tell you something why education is so important to me. When I was a little girl in Uganda, that's my home because that's where I grew up. My father was one of those lucky South Sudanese who had a job. Most South Sudanese didn't have a job. So when my father goes visiting to a house like this and he finds children at home during the time of school, he will ask the parents and say, why is this child not in school? And the parents will say, well, he don't have a uniform, he don't have money, he's been sent away from school, and all these excuses. And my father will collect all these children. He was very lucky to have got a car from the late Father Saturnino. He was using that car, and he will put all these children in the car, take them to the shop, buy them uniform, and put them in school. So to him, education was very, very important. He felt that if everybody is educated, life will be easier for everybody. So I carry that with me. I just don't go to school because I think that I should have a paper. I know that going to school is just more than a paper. And by me showing an example to all our women and children and everybody, I want to urge all men there, whether you are married, whether you are a father, whether you are a grandfather, to please send a woman in your life to school. Support them. Don't give excuse and say, oh, we have to make money. I want to tell you what changed our life. When I did just one course, I became an LP, and that was 2006, sorry. It changed our life. That alone. Not even the Bachelor of Science, not even the Masters. That alone changed our life. We were able to go from one step to another. So education is not just getting a paper. Education is not just showing people what to do. Education is not even getting a degree. It opens your eyes to a lot of things. Another thing I want to tell you, I don't take anything negative that's the end of the road. If today you tell me that, Susan, this is not possible, I always think there's a higher power behind that word. I always think there's something behind you. I always think there's something positive about that. Simply because we listen to so many people. So thank you so much, and I would like to thank my husband for supporting me, because when I came to this country, like any other Sudanese, I couldn't cope. I always felt that, okay, I'm now married, the man should be the husband of the house, he should buy everything, he should do this, but a man alone cannot build a home. It takes a team. It has to be two of you. The two of you can build a nation. So let's support ourselves. The woman in your life, it doesn't have to be your wife, it doesn't have to be your daughter. It can be your brother's daughter. It can be your wife's aunt. It can be your wife's sister. It can be your wife. It can be your daughter. It can be your grandchildren. Because guess what? When you educate a woman, you educate the whole world. The whole world. Because who stays with the children? The woman. And who is the most soft person in the house? The woman. So I am so proud to have all of you here. I'm so proud to have the family of Charlotte. I am so proud of you. I'm glad this is not my house, this is your house. And please, let's have more of these parties. All these ladies here, nobody should say that they cannot do it. We are not doing this because, oh, Susan is special, she can. No, Susan is not special. There are many days I have cried, there are many days I have failed, there are many days I have passed it. I am human like any one of you. So to our little children, go get it. To our wives, it's not too late. To our mothers, you can do it. So let's go South Sudan. Thank you very much.
My fellow South Sudanese, it's really a pleasure for me to receive you here. And today is a special day for Susan. Susan has been really struggling over the last many years, and today we went to celebrate her graduation. She has a master's in nursing, and it was really a very exciting moment for her and as well as for me, and I'm sure you saw her picture. She was crying out of joy, crying out of so many things that really made a day for her. Very, very important. And I think for all of us, she stands as an example of what we can really achieve. You know, I know it's a long, long, long struggle in this country. Like I keep telling her that once you have a family, it's going to be extremely difficult to make it. Because there's so many responsibilities. The progress is going to be very slow if you really want to struggle for it. And I think I have always suggested that, you know, no matter how hard it is, just make one step at a time, one step at a time. I mean, Susan's education started almost 2001. You know, 2001 to now is about 16 years. And the steps she has made in all those years. Very, very important. And it means a lot, not only to her, but also to me. And I tell you also, it means a lot for the whole South Sudanese community here. She stands as a good example. Obviously, I am quite cognizant of the fact that it's not so easy when you know, maybe you can say Susan has a little bit of a head start because at least she came with some kind of basic education, certainly good high school education and so on and beyond. In fact, she had actually an associate degree. So she actually started at a higher level. But you know, this is not to discourage anybody. Anybody can still make it. But you know, just make those steps one at a time. You know, and of course, definitely do not sacrifice education. Do not sacrifice your children just. You know, number one, if you have children, they are the priority. They have to be a priority. The children have to be a priority. And if there is any money you can put on the side in order to go to school, that is only secondary. But if you have children, please put a lot of priority to it. But if you can afford it, make that extra step. Maybe once per semester, one semester, you know, once a year, or twice a year, 2 semesters a year. You know, take just a few steps here and there. You know, before you know, 5 years, 6 years down the road, you are somewhere in terms of education. You know, you are somewhere, and I think we can all do it. And I appreciate your coming here, and all the South Sudanese from Charlotte. You have been really a base of support, and I want us to keep on doing the way we have been doing, getting together, supporting each other, having fun, and so on, like what we are having today. And let's have more of this as time goes on, okay? That's all really I can say at this point in time.
anh chỉ nói mà nó cho ai số rồi mà làm mấy chuyện rồi là nhà liền ví dụ cũng đúng là bật thôi quên nó kia là chứ tôi là con cái mình làm cái kỹ năng lôi bật thôi bây giờ nghỉ cái chi pandaria mình chỉ tôi lo panda quý nên năng xài để quý là bật lùi quý là bria mắc tập đuôi cho cái lòng cái quý làm chi đi ấy chàng bên nhà buồn vui buồn đẹp đi phố buồn đúng là bật thôi buồn đẹp là kêu rồi ý là ba ní Inja ye ale ya Susan ye Louis jo te ye mo ri an ba ko ti det fo ko won loyi ko won lu blo o ita ma ba sama rotani an bakalam da ana bakalam rotan de ga ana maksul lekum kalami tambul to dem de ni suwan inshallah ne bakalam ma bar ni arabi ko ya won bakalam rotan de ana maksul le al sana tinkan lasana kana ni alam kan be shelle ana kalam tu gal su inda bafin da aga da aje inda fikir tu inda da namulu ita ba mulu ita nan maninta ita ba mu bara nan maninta ukudan ma jitu saba an ma inda arabiya yin ko ban bari bishara o ana kalam tu la kwai dalan ma beji ban bidan beji ina ana maksud kalamita amultu ne tayin tati de ana kwe lei barbari.
Hi, I just want to say congratulations to my aunt. I am very proud of you. I know this is a big milestone and you did it, and I'm looking forward to more success in your future, and you deserve it.
We have a gum, a lady to secure Banyakon. John Yen, we ban. Punya gaida Susan balu charabu ujala di Torabane eran pande punya ande area we marwa tiban ba Susan balu share ya bagam lady dor pay we ne ga pay den gan ne jana sat ku ko rel a jana nan ga pay den chira loy ko ya le ko ban be brown chu pay di loy kana sabin balun support ya yen kana ogya yani aka woni o jabni mial o qara tem fi chale ache kul maruon anan ko loro long tu fi da kan hay ko ni green do o wa katan buri long tu kuda ajam buga lo support karana ne jito yakon fi da kal ye master degree de babe yani yen kana e ba gama legi to pe kwelo non ne git ira lo kwe triga yenere okina ta dal ban kwe ban kwadi ran ti ban bai dan pana me yani yen ko bula lo chip a jambu dog bai education ko jin we bu jatta ne bu ko ban dog bai per monja ali kita ata mi gwan ga ju diet ka a jambu ko bai tan ka e kidan yani kita adal e lo bu yo ke ga jambi bai bai ni ko pe ga lo jan we aba gama le editor pai ko ni ala bi jare ka we.
Okay, my name is Linet Akini Lasita. I come from Kenya. My hometown is Alego Masumbi, and today I'm here to celebrate a big celebration for my loving sister Suzanne from Sudan. So that just means we are sister. To say congratulations Sudan for giving us a certified registered nurse who graduated with honors in Masters in Sciences. So Suzanne, congratulations. And I just pray that this be a blessing in your life and after life and in all the generations to come. And with me, I also have my loving husband, and he would love to say something about Suzanne, since the husband and Suzanne has been to our place. So my dear, if you'd like to say something, thank you.
Hello, I am Clark, the husband to Lynette, the friends to Suzanne and her wonderful husband. Congratulations and celebrate the graduation of one more African person. As a Native American, it is always good to know that we have the knowledge that is often denied us. So to Susan, congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Yes.
All right.
Chicken.
And jump in on a
This is
Louis graduate today, Queen University for master degree. So, ni ta ri ro ko tiga ke nan mi ko ti da won ki lo. So, ran ko tiga ke lo ko won len ko itu ya. Ikay lo si ja. So, kira be man ran lo ke raja ni ran ni man le ki na lo ko pet do ya ni ri na jan ko dia lo. So So ini kira ada ne cool by pande. Achan buku bel lo sejauh. When and get your meal. Thank you so much bola ku. Aran jam cara dan jam. So orang pana sudah pandi terabana. Oje banta na pare. So ya ke pedare kena ko siralo oje sio miet. Something. So nang ke pedare ni lo ro. Ngan kai da sudah na chingo wo karet. So yana chuo ban. The pare buku beni buku be support. So I yana go ran to ban to na ko jake ko video bela team. So kay yana well. So kon ko ita.
Susan ba mu da bai di Susan ba da walle ku ba ti lo ji ka ja nim nyalian ka sa lo biara cha le tana sa de waji pun miet ku ki lo ya na ku bu ko ko dad ko na man na bu lu ki lo ya bu lo we ro ya balim ya da ki ta mun ka ji dictora bani de ken Susan Loizin ma purut ke we der mo jing ko rajan ku ya ro mo jing kan ba tim ku ba diar bun ka man ka ba ko lu cha jaw ji mun ki Susan ki mo ya lu cha jaw bi yap la man butu correct ka gane ya ta ka jam ba lu ka man kan ku burat lo yo burat ala pul bun kan ku ga ma ti ko ma tin to ga ja ga ma la pa thank you
hi أنا بشكر سوزان في هذا اليوم وأنا ما عندي حاجة كتير أنا ما عندي حاجة كتير ألف مبروك لسوزان وميلاد سعيد.
Era jam kena bien biar. Can one in body connected to Susan. We are really happy for her, and she's a really good example for everybody. Brand way, mama brand we have a education and take care. Continue to do the book well. We're happy for her, and for the Arkoga, I was still hunting. Congratulations, Susan.
Are you hot?
You did a great job. You're an encouragement and you're a motivator.
And
I'll look up to you at any time. Congratulations.
Did you bring something?